Let's look at the solutions of modern maths bites. In a group, 40 people drink only tea, 30 drink only coffee, and 90 drink at least one of tea or coffee. If there were 10 who drink neither tea nor coffee, what percentage of the people present drink both tea and coffee? Okay, so this will require us to make a Venn diagram. One group for tea, one group for coffee, 40 drink only tea, 30 drink only coffee. If 90 drink at least one of the two, 70 people are accounted for. The remaining 20 are here. And there were 10 people who drink neither tea nor coffee. So there are a total of 100 people. What percentage of people present drink both tea and coffee? The answer will be 20 by 100 or 20%. Probability of A solving a sum is 2 by 5. Probability of B solving a sum is 3 by 7. They start solving a sum together. Find the probability that the sum is not solved. The sum is not solved would mean A is also not solving and B is also not solving. So we would need, 3 by 5 into 4 by 7 or 12 by 35. So option A has to be the answer. Next, out of 80 people who speak at least one of English, French, and Spanish, 65 speak Spanish, 60 speak French, and 55 speak English. Find the maximum number of people who speak all three languages. Okay. So how this goes down is people who speak exactly one language is A, people who speak exactly two languages is B, people who speak all three languages is C. So two equations or two expressions that you get is A plus B plus C is equal to 80 and A plus 2B plus 3C is equal to 65 plus 60 plus 55 is equal to 180. And now our target is to maximize C. We have to maximize C. So if I use these two equations, I will get B plus 2C is equal to 100. Maximum value that variable C can take is 50. Maximum value that variable C can take is 50. But this is not the end of the work. The end of the work is checking out of the value of C that we have got and the cardinal number of the sets, which is the lowest one. 50 is the lowest one. So answer would be 50. How the Venn diagram would look in this case is something like this. You get 50 here. When C is 50, B will turn out to be 0. So if B is 0, these regions are 0, 0, and 0. Now the set which has 65 would have 15 members speaking only Spanish, 10 members speaking only French, and 5 members speaking only English. This would be the max case of people speaking all three languages. Answer will be 50. Next, 15 people from a group spoke all three languages, and 65 speak at least 2 out of these 3 languages. The number of people speaking only French is 10 more than the number of people speaking only German, is 20 less the number of people speaking only Spanish. If 120 people speak at least one of the 3 languages, find the number of people who speak French or German. Okay. So let's see. Venn diagram wise representation. This is 15. People who speak all 3 languages is 15. The number of people and 65 speak at least 2. So this would mean people who speak 2 languages and also 3 languages. So people speaking exactly 2 languages would be 50. These 3 regions add up to 50. Within the Venn diagram, it is represented by the tick sign. And now people speaking only one language would be given by these 3 regions. Crosses. What have we been told about them? The number of people speaking only French, German, and Spanish. Number of people speaking only French is 10 more than number of people speaking only German and 20 less the number of people speaking only Spanish. So if this place I take it as A, this will be A plus 10. This will be A plus 30. So altogether I will have 3A plus 40 people here. Now the good thing is I know 15, 50, 3A plus 40. The summation of these 3 groups should add up to 120 because 120 people speak at least one of the 3. So I get 3a is equal to 15 or a is equal to 5. So there are 5 people who speak only German. There are 15 people who speak only French. And there are 35 people who speak only Spanish. Finally, we have been asked find the number of people who speak French or German. So people who speak French or German would be this entire circle and this entire circle. So the only number that I have to exclude is this 35. So my final answer will be 120 minus 35, which is equal to 85. Answer to the question is 85. Last one. On 1 has 10 white hats and 15 black hats, whereas on 2 has 9 white hats and 6 black hats. Okay. One urn is picked at random, and then 2 hats are drawn simultaneously from the urn. What is the probability that the 2 hats are not of the same color? So, probability of picking on 1, then you get white or black. And another case would be on 1, black or white. This would work. Another case would be on 2, white or black. On 2, black and white. These are the 4 acceptable cases that we need. Probability of picking on 1 is half. Probability of picking white first is 10 by 25. And then you get 15 by 24. Hopefully you can see this is what we have done for the first case. Hopefully you can see in the second case, all you're doing is this 10 and 15 will switch locations within these fractions, but it is going to be the same. So you're going to get the same fraction all over again. So this entire thing into 2.5 gone. So right now I'll keep it as 150 by 600. I'll keep it as 150 by 600 because, the second has less, no. So I'll turn this to 1 by 4. 1 by 4. For the second case, on 2 half, white is 9. So 9 by 15 into 6 by 14. And again, in the second case, all that would happen is the numerators will switch places. So it is the same fraction. Cancel, cancel. I will get how much? 5. Okay. And 3 and 3 and 7. So we get 9 by 35 from here. Both these cases have to be added. So final answer will be 1 by 4 plus 9 by 35, or 35 plus 36 by 140, or altogether 71 by 140, or option B will be the final answer. That will be all for this episode. Hopefully you learned something. Okay, bye.